Give me a second, y'all. No, no, no. It's no. Okay, no. There's a reason why I've been going. Everybody's sick right now. Everybody's down. Kate Kate is down. Petra is down. I'm just now recovering to some degree. Everybody's sick right now. I don't even know if one of them are here. It's probably just gonna be me. I probably have no mods to stream. Everybody's is sick. I'm being so serious. Normally I'll joke. I say no. This time I'm being actually dead serious. Everybody was sick. Everybody. Like me, I was sick to a point to where at work I was up there falling asleep in the break room and shit. Like my sickness kicked in around at work. Um, I just got over a cold. I think I had the no. I just got over I think COVID. Then I had a nasty ass cold to a point where I was coughing up fucking like absolute like chunks of mucus, bro. I'm talking about the green, like that's how bad it was. Some of the stuff I spit up was like brown, it was like brown mucus. I think my mom said if you spit up like brown mucus, it's like this is like an infection. But no. I got slammed. I apologize. I had like a lot. I had stuff ready. I'm the only one that's recovered. 'Cause I got sick first, and then Petra got sick, and then Caitlyn got sick. So that's what happened. No, I barely did any type of gaming. No. When I did get up, I thought I was all right. I would literally sit there. I would play half through a world. Well, I mean by half, I mean like 15, like 12 to 15 minutes of a world in Kingdom Hearts. And I'd be like, yeah, no, I can't. I'll turn that shit right off. Put on my laptop, put on something, and I'll just like doze off. That's that's how it was. That's how it was. Yeah, I know. That is a problem. But again, I am moving like sometime next year, and that will be fixed. At the moment, I'm trying to do as much as I can possible, but I am moving into my own place next year. I will be going back into streaming into like probably around like 8 o'clock, like around that time. But hold on, you said thoughts about the retirement, bro. Look, I'm gonna be real. Um, his retirement was shit. John Cena's. I it was absolutely shit. Who the fuck did that? Kate? Petra don't got that turn. Oh shit. Oh wow, thank you. Oh shit. I thought I thought I was oh but before we get to it, like his retirement was dog shit, John Cena's. Um The Rock is a big factor of that blame. I didn't watch it because I wasn't interested. Um I don't know how much of power Triple H really has. The only reason why I don't blame Triple H for the booking decisions is because like I don't even know how much decisions he really has. I don't know. You could say somebody's the head of something, but we don't really know if he is the head. They, like it's my issue, and the reason why I don't watch WWE or professional wrestling as a whole anymore is because it's too fake, too phony. I think Bret Hart said this recently. It's too fake, too fucking phony. Half of the wrestlers like they're just acting. Um, that is a heavy case in. I know we're talking about the John Cena. This is just me ranting, but it is a heavy case in NXT. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with half of the roster in the main roster retired. I have no faith in I have no faith in the NXT roster. You can tell me, oh, watch this guy. Oh, watch that guy. I have no faith. I have no faith in that roster. Those rosters look that whole entire roster looks like the type of roster that'll cut the "It's so good to be here" promo and the on the insert legend come out to a heel. I used to watch you as a kid. I used to have my little stuffed animal, yeah. They used to put this at the. I don't even have to watch NXT to know that's the half the promos that they cut. And then while they're wrestling, I bet you they do some lame ass move that a old wrestler would do, primarily Eddie Guerrero, and then you'll have because it seems like somebody's always pulling some Eddie Guerrero bullshit on a monthly basis. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is beginning to get old as fuck. Um, it just lame, dog. It's fucking lame. AEW's no fucking better. Gun to the back of my head, I'd rather watch WWE still. Number two, the unnecessary hate on Jey Uso has gotten on my fucking nerve, dog. They was just literally sucking that nigga's dick off the bone months ago to a point where they gave that nigga the Rumble win. When all reality, they really could have gave it to Cena on his way out. But that's a story for another topic. but they really could have gave that Rumble win to Cena on his way out. But but they gave it to Jay because y'all was sucking this nigga's dick. They was sucking this nigga's dick. And so now it's Jay's the worst wrestler I ever seen. You know that yeet thing is pretty old. That wasn't what half y'all niggas was saying earlier. They was literally sucking the nut out of this nigga's nutsack. And I mean that shit literally months ago. And I'm sitting up here like, bro, like if I was Jay, I would have said, fuck y'all, I'm out. I heard now he's back in the tag team. I would be pissed. I would have left. I wouldn't even have gone to AEW. Now that bullshit ain't worth it. I would have just retired. Like, what the fuck? Or if anything, they should have just turned him heel. But anyway, back to what I was saying, bro. But no. It goes back into the whole John Cena thing. When I said they could have gave that nigga the Rumble win. I know he said, "Oh well, I was going to do this whole time." I listened to an interview recently. This nigga revealed that he wanted to work an entire schedule, and they said, "We only need you for these amount of days." What? You mean to tell me John Cena offered to work a whole schedule and y'all did not take that shit? Do you know how many fucking wrestlers that would not have offered that? Are you dead ass? I don't know if John Cena said, "Well, I want $25 million per appearance." Now, if you would have said that, okay, understandable. But if you're just saying, "Nah, we don't need you, man. We don't need you for these days." Oh my God, I'm so glad I don't watch it no more. If that is what it was, I'm so glad I really don't watch Hard Blood. Because you mean to tell me that you have this nigga in the palm of your hand? This nigga's more accessible than The Rock. So you mean to tell me The Rock would not have done this? And I can't get over this. The Rock is a heavy blame for all of this, for his entire heel run, for his entire retirement. To a point where I don't even fucking like The Rock like that no more, bro. That whole Travis Scott bullshit with the bullshittery and the "I own your soul" bullshit, that was stupid. Only for this nigga to not look like somebody's transgender auntie. What the fuck is that? This nigga looks malnourished now. How do you look? What, are you serious? So now people don't know if he's gonna wrestle now. If that probably could have thrown and fucked up everything. This is why I can't get mad at Triple H at the current state right now, because this nigga was probably making plans and this nigga kept on pulling out left and right. I can't get mad at Triple H and the booking of Cena. I honestly can't. I don't think nobody should. I put that shit on The Rock. And I also still somewhat put that shit on Cena for not saying fuck no. You don't do that shit. What the fuck? Why the fuck? Dog, stick to your lore. You was just climbing up the nigga ass around 2012, 14? Why? What the fuck would you need to? And let's just be fucking real. This nigga, The Rock, his move. John Cena's already better than this nigga. He just not got to Hollywood. I'm gonna be honest. You don't even like this nigga didn't even have to. He didn't need it. He he did not need this nigga. It did nothing but fuck up his whole entire run. If I'm John Cena, I would be absolutely pissed. If you were to pull anybody, I'm pretty sure if you were to pull John Cena aside, yo, bro, you happy about this shit? Fuck no, nigga. That would probably be the exact word. He probably used the N word, how pissed off he is. This nigga went out like a bitch. I'm sorry. And everybody, I'm not gonna lie, everybody always talked about McMahon. Vince would not have let that shit happen, despite how horrible his booking was towards the end of his ownership. That shit would not have happened. That shit would not have never happened. Well, we're supposed to be playing Dispatch. You got me ranting this shit, but it's like holy shit. You could have either, even if you didn't want to, you could have had it to where that if you this nigga, I'm still on the fact that this nigga offered to do a whole schedule, and you said no. We want you for 36. If you would have done good to pivot, you could have brought this nigga out for another WrestleMania. You probably could have written something so damn good, John Cena could not have refused. You probably could have gave him the next year's Rumble win to make him a 3-time, and then have him go out at Mania. That's what you could have done. And probably after SummerSlam, if you want to do something fun to preserve him a bit, you could have thrown him in a tag team with R-Truth for 2 months. They didn't need the belts, but to do something fun. I bet you the merch would have sold. The tag team name could have been See the Truth. I swear to God that would have sold I swear to God on my soul, my eternal soul, my damn soul, my holy soul, my entire being, that shit would have sold money. If you would have booked that, they didn't even need the belts. They would not have needed the belts. But that's their problem. They think because you have a big star, they automatically need the belts. Their belts hold no meaning no more. Because again, Cena's on his way out. Cena probably could have ate the pin for somebody. You probably could have had it to where that, hell, if you wanted to, if you really wanted to start pushing people, again, if the storylines were that good, you could have enticed somebody, you could have enticed Cena to stay until next. Damn, me talking as long as triggered my damn cough. You could have enticed Cena to stay until next year's Mania. You probably could have had it to where in next year's Rumble. See, let's just say, for example, I don't know. You could have reignited the Austin. You could have done something. Put people on the way out. Put people on the way out. But the problem is, with this Austin Theory thing, he hasn't been seen. I think he's injured. That's like another reason why I stopped watching, because they started fucking with Austin Theory. I like Bron Breakker, but you're gonna need more than Bron Breakker to hold up the current shitty roster and the up and coming shitty roster. Actually, no, the up and coming shitty roster, I swear, probably would be the death of that company. I hold no faith in that roster. That roster looks so fucking boring. Most of the women's division is shit. I would have just canned it. I'm chopping all over the place. But still, I was still can it because look, let's just be honest. The stars in that division are only like what, two? Only reason why everybody likes half those girls because they got fat asses, didn't want to fuck them. I'm sorry, but well, no, I'm not sorry. Everybody knows this. For example, Nikita Lyons, she's injured every 2 weeks. She's injured. I forgot that bitch even existed. She's only there because that shit is jelly, not jam. Oh goddamn! What time is it? What time is it? Damn, we've been here for 25 minutes talking about fucking wrestling, but it's the fucking facts, bro. And before anybody wants to come up here and say, "Why don't you watch AEW?" I honestly, I think I have a better time watching fucking Gay Point than watching AEW. I'm being dead serious. If Samoa Joe ain't doing something good, I don't want. If Samoa Joe ain't doing something good, I don't want it. But again, I'm not gonna pay all that money just for one guy. I'm not doing that shit. Ugh, goddamn. One more pet peeve. The reason why I don't watch professional wrestling no more. I'm not spending money for Netflix, paying money for some other fuck ass subscription to watch the pay per views. I'm not gonna get cable to watch SmackDown. I'm not doing that shit. There is no way. I refuse to believe that they are holding viewership like this. This is impossible. It's impossible. If anything, people are probably pirating. It's impossible that you are making people go to 5 different fucking subscription services just to keep up with your shit. There's people are just watching the clip. If people are just watching the clips, that's bad within itself. Maybe that's why the clips have been going up like that. The clip viewership has been going up like that because like nobody's not gonna spend all that money for that shit, bro. And whoever's making that decision in WWE is fucking retarded. No, TKO is retarded. Ugh. Oh goddamn! Well, hold on, let me get some water while I talk. But yeah, that's again another thing about his retirement. What a fucking letdown! What a fucking letdown! You could have instead of Gunther, it should have been Austin Theory. It should have been Theory. Why? He already beat him. No, it should have been Theory because you could have brought Theory back, and as you could. Oh my god, man! Ooh, because how you could have had that thing was you could have had it to where that. Cause I don't know where Theory's been. You could have had it to where that you had a focus. He's not posing on his interest. He's just locked and ready. He's beating people left and right. He struggled against Jay, but he beat Jay. And then the interview on Raw. Theory, normally you're the guy coming out doing the selfies. You're up there, you're loud, you're rambunctious, you're always antagonizing people. What is different about this new Theory? Well, I remember when did he beat Theory? Well, what was that last year? I think that was last year. He could have said, well, I was picked. Well, no, he could have said again to protect Gunther. Well, I really found out it was going to be Gunther. That was supposed to be in my spot, but Gunther declined because Gunther felt that he couldn't. That Gunther felt that Cena was wasn't worth his time. He could have said something. He could have said that Cena wasn't worth my time. So I was next to be picked, and I won't lie. Whatever the interviewer name is, I was ready to act like the old Theory, but I think ever since when John Cena told me to um ever since me and John Cena had this exchange of words before our WrestleMania match, it kind of struck something in me that makes me want to take this that makes me want to approach this differently. Yeah, I beat him, but it's not about that. I want to actually prove to him that I can hang and that I can be the next face of the WWE. I just saved you a whole. I just made you a new fucking star. A name. I just made you a whole new star. Despite one promo, not for some Hollywood not for some ex-cocaine taking Hollywood writers who you need 8 niggas to write one promo. You could have turned him. Hell, let's just say, for example, this was still when John Cena was a heel. You could have turned this whole thing around. You could have turned that whole thing around. Gunther's already made. Despite what you say, he's already made. He's not going nowhere. He doesn't need it. Gunther does not need it. He did not need. I don't know if he beat Cena or not, but he did not need it. Even if he did beat Cena, he did not need it. He didn't need it. He needs to rumble more than more than he needs to beat Cena. Theory needs this more, because Theory's like, what now? What is he? I think 25 now? Half of these people are on the way out. Seth Rollins is fucking broken, busted, and disgusted. Kevin Owens is probably going to retire. AJ Styles is on his way out. You need people now. You can't keep pulling this shit, bro. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing with Carmelo. Where the fuck his name is, bro? I'm not like that. I don't watch him like that, but even I know, bro. You need people, gang. Theory's the guy that looks good as shit. That'll get any gay niggas Badussy wet, and that'll get any other girl wet. You need good looking niggas that can cut a promo, that can wrestle. That nigga can go. And the fact that this hasn't crossed the mind of nobody is mind blowing. You could have even had. I've read some that the new stable, the new Vision stable, LA Knight's gonna be involved in it. You could have had it to where that if Braun was in that tournament, Braun Breaker, mind you, was in that tournament. You could have had it to where somehow, some way, in the finals, he beat Braun Breaker. And so now, you could have had again. If this is if this is if Cena would still be heel. You could have had it to where that during that match, Austin and Cena. You could have had it during this match. That's when the Vision gets involved. That's when they start beating that nigga cheeks in. And then you could have had to where John Cena probably would have saved him, turning his Cena probably back to a face, having LA Knight run down. Maybe you could have probably nudged Cena one more time. Yo, man, you might wrestle at January 1st. One last one, just one more. You probably could have done it. That would have been Cena's out. So now you have something to give to LA Knight and Theory. It's fucking mind blowing that it takes one retard sleeping on his mother's fucking couch to come up with this shit. But let's start this shit, bro, please. Like, holy shit, what the fuck was that? Bro, let's just start this shit, bro. Please, start it.
I'm too old to be crying.
Fuck off. No, you're not. I cry all the time.
Really? When?
When I was your age, I cried for weeks when the Raiders left LA.
Yeah, that's totally the fucking same as my dad never being home.
Whoa, motherfucker.
Hold on, check this control's actually down. Give me a second. Goddamn right, it's passing, boy. Like the fact that, well, never mind.
And it was the same. My pops had season tickets growing up. Seats sucked, but I just liked being there with them. So, yeah, when they moved, I was crying like a little bitch, too.
Are you saying I'm crying like a bitch?
Yes, bitch. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Thought I had
What do you want from the
that
store?
the
Your
goddamn
dad
window
gave
open,
me
bro.
100 and I gotta break the shit anyway.
He pays you?
To be around your crying bitch ass? Fuck yeah, he pays me. Now, come on, whatever you want.
Think we all
Just
tried beer
make it
last
less than
time.
$20, because I'm not trying to go broke every time you get
A
low.
cigar? Nah, it's not a cigar.
Can I get a Swisher thing?
The fuck you want with a Swisher?
Isn't that what you and Dad smoke?
Right, yeah, yes. That is what we smoke. Fine.
That's what the
Don't
fuck they
share it
call
with
it.
your dad.
I swear, I won't.
No shit, kid. I was joking. Keep up.
Oh my god, that's like the hat that Clementine would have. It's still crazy. I never finished season 4 again. I think that shit started off too slow for me.
There, bitch. You happy now? Go to the bathroom, put the fan on, light it up, then inhale that shit. Take a deep ass breath. You know.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy. This nigga's a bad influence, bro. He actually got that.
Sucks, right? That's why it's for grown-ups. Here. Your favorite.
I didn't realize you two were that close. That it went back that far.
Who took a chunk out this nigga ear like this, bro? Holy.
He was like a big brother to me. I didn't appreciate it enough.
I'm sorry.
Chase would only babysit nights when Dad had to deal with something big. Working late, he called it. It was fine being alone, but I'd still ask to have him watch me because I could guilt trip him into buying me shit. He never said no. I made him run a lot back then.
Right. So maybe
I
one
mean,
more
he was
steal run
probably
for bitch-ass Robert and he
he
wouldn't
was
be
probably
stepping here.
aging. He's probably
That's what you're
aging.
saying, right?
I say like probably like a year, probably
But
per
now
sprint.
that you put it like that.
Hey, the only person that put Chase here. Pending the investigation, Invisigal suspended. Obviously, but I think you should consider cutting her from the team. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying you should consider it. It's 100% your call.
Can
No,
I get back to you? I really don't want to think about it right now.
Of course.
no, we're gonna cut her.
It's just... I can't help but think that we've already cut a hero for far less.
We had to send a message.
That's kind of my point.
Just gets better and better.
Vending machine?
Whatever I want.
He's so fucking proud of the man you've become. He told me that.
I'm so glad I made the right choice, bro. I'm so glad this is alternative Robert, bro. This is Universe 2 Robert. So, like, no, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. So here's the good question. If you're running so fast, right, you're actually aging. Wouldn't that, I don't want to say it, wouldn't that mean he's faster than a regular speedster from DC Comics? Or does that just means that he had no control of his powers like that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to start. I don't know. No, so you still thought that counts, man.
You okay, bud?
It's just... I'm just mad.
Yeah.
See,
I'm a little
this is
mad
why I like
too.
Waterboy, man. I still hope we get. Well, I'll hope in Dispatch 2, somehow, some
Not
way,
fair.
to troll the community, he somehow, some way bags
Invisigal was
Malevola.
the one... And then Chase shouldn't have... Do you think he
Just
did the right
imagine.
thing? I mean, I don't... It seems very not clear. Or unclear.
Hold on.
I think Chase knew he was the only one who could save her, and he knew the risk. So yeah, I think it was ultimately the right thing.
That's why I kind of do like the new vending machines that will still push the vending machine. It will still push the item even though it got stuck. That's the one thing I do like.
I'll clean it up.
Hey, you've all probably heard some version of what happened. Let's get to it. Main takeaways are that Invisigal has been suspended, so we're a person down the shift, and that Chase is in the infirmary. And
So he must have been a
he's
lot
in pretty
though.
rough shape. Despite his disposition, he really likes you all. Just don't tell him I told you that. I've found doing something good always helps when I'm feeling bad.
Smoking wires and
We're
sticks.
fortunate to have that opportunity. Something Chase never took for granted. So, let's get to work.
Alright, let's get to shit. Let's get to shit. Oh damn. Let's see. She's not here. All right.
Hey,
No mess
we've got
ups.
a fuck ton of beached whales off the coast. Could really use some help getting them back in the ocean.
Call. Move. Fast as possible. That means strength, right? What the fuck? Let's see. Synergy is needed.
Hey, thanks to the structural reinforcement, the damage to the resort is not as bad as it could have been.
Right.
Sure.
So he just refusing outright?